Hey there, Coach, it's Carolyn here, and I'm here with Tara Zerker, our in-house online advertising expert. And Tara also helps our clients in Brand Your Passions and the Powerhouse Coach. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to talk to Tara about the biggest mistakes that coaches tend to make in their business when they first start to advertise? I know you all want to know about those mistakes and how to avoid them. So in this video, we will share with you the 5 biggest mistakes when it comes to your Facebook ads and how to avoid them right now. As always, before we get started, make sure you hit the bell so you get notified when new episodes drop every Wednesday.
All about helping you go from passion to profits in your coaching business.
So Tara, let's talk about those mistakes. What are the mistakes and what's the first one that people tend to make?
So mistake number 1 is super simple. It's when people think that they're boosting a post and that counts as their advertising strategy. Well, we know that is not true. Boosting a post can be effective for certain types of attention and objectives with Facebook. It is not effective for everything, and is certainly not effective for driving people to your webinars, your classes, your workshops, your booking a call pages. None of that is going to work with boosted posts. You need to do what they call back-end advertising. In other words, you open up your ads manager and you create true ads inside of Facebook Ads Manager.
So mistake number 1 was to not rely on boosting only when it comes to your advertising. You really want to do back-end advertising, as Tara had said, to really launch a sophisticated advertising campaign. Now, what is mistake number 2?
This is kind of a mindset mistake. This is when people think that they are too small to get started with Facebook advertising. Here's what I want to say to you is, of everybody I've ever seen and worked with, and I have seen a lot, I will tell you that they became bigger and bigger because of advertising. So the mentality you need to have here is, even if I'm starting with $10 or $20 a day, then I am going to start building that email list. I'm going to start getting people to my webinars and my classes and my workshops. I'm going to start building from where I'm at right now. That will start to domino, and that domino effect is what actually creates growth, momentum, and that feeling of your business becoming big.
I still remember the days when we were advertising $5 a day or $10 a day, and we did what we could back then. So even if you're feeling like I'm small, nobody knows me yet, now is the perfect time for you to really get into advertising, get started, and scale from there. So Tara, what is mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3 is a close cousin to mistake number 2, and that is actually thinking that Facebook ads will only work for a select few or certain niches. We have had hundreds of coaches at this point come through our system, and I can tell you that there is not a single niche, not a single audience that we cannot target on Facebook. Also, it doesn't matter. Some coaches think, well, and we've heard the craziest things from, her ads work because, well, she lives in Hawaii and she has this amazing life, or because she travels all the time and she has all these beautiful photos from Italy. All right, coaches, that is just our own mindset working against us. I will tell you, Facebook ads work for every single person, every single niche. It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter who you're trying to target.
One of the things that works really well for us is real authenticity. And that's actually really simple for you to do too, because all you have to do is speak from the heart. When we write ad copy that is real and that comes right from my heart or my mind to you, and what I really want to get across and what's important to me and my mission and why I do what I do, it always works really, really well. So all you need to do is ask yourself, what do you want your ideal client to know right now? What do you want to tell them? What's important to you? And just be you, because people seem to be attracted to realness much more than anything else right now. Tara, what is mistake number 4?
Okay, so mistake number 4 is simply not having a testing strategy. Now, we have mentioned this before, that if you are not testing with your Facebook ads, you are throwing a lot of money down the drain. And that is very true. Inside of our programs, we have a very strategic testing protocol specific for coaches. And this protocol, let me tell you, when you go through it, you will see a massive, massive return on your testing. I'll give you a little bit of an overview right here. So in your testing, you need to be testing copy, you need to be testing imagery, and you need to be testing headlines at a minimum. You can go down the rabbit hole and do a whole bunch of other testing, but those are the 3 things that if you skip any one of those parts, we have seen coaches really struggle with their Facebook ads. So you must be testing those 3 things at a minimum. Now we have a very specific testing protocol, testing guidelines for each of those topics, where we walk you through exactly what we want you testing for your copy and for your imagery and for your headlines. But the basic thing that you need to know is you have to be testing those 3 things, or your ads are going to be leaving money on the table. Absolutely.
Before I began to work with Tara and her team, I did not have a testing strategy at all, and I left a lot of money on the table. I would literally go out there with one version and was hoping for the best. Now we test long, medium, and short copy. We test several different images. We also test headlines, and with that, we're able to literally double or triple the effectiveness of our ads. And it's not about guessing anymore. It's about just testing and knowing what really works. You're already way ahead of your competition by now, but there's one more mistake that we want to talk about. Tara, what is the last big mistake people make?
So the 5th mistake that we see people making is thinking that Facebook is getting too expensive. Well, here's the fact. Facebook is getting more expensive. That is true. That is an actual fact. But if you get ahead of that algorithm, meaning the machine that fuels Facebook, so if you kind of get ahead of it with great strategy and retargeting, you will win at your Facebook ads. So the 5th mistake is not having enough of a strategy to encompass retargeting. Retargeting is when people go to your website but then leave and maybe they never see your ads again. You actually need to create this little cyclone of expertise around them. So they hit your website or your landing page or your booking a call page, whatever it is, and they see you time and time and time again. And they start to wonder, who is this amazing coach who's right here in my newsfeed? I need to learn more from them. It might take a few times, and that is the beauty of retargeting. Additionally, when you introduce retargeting, you will see that your ad effectiveness completely doubles or even triples. So retargeting, or the lack thereof, is the 5th mistake that we see coaches making, meaning that their ad strategy is too simplistic. They think they're going to throw ads out there, and if people don't respond to them the first time, then that's okay, they'll never see them again. No, the idea is once people respond even a little bit to where they click on your ad over to your landing page, you keep talking to them, you keep up the conversation, keep building that expertise and that relationship. That is effective advertising.
Let's have a conversation. Knowing all those mistakes, which of these mistakes are you going to avoid going forward? Down below in the comments, let us know. Tara and I would love to see which mistakes you're going to be able to avoid, and let's work together to make your ads fabulous and fantastic.
Now focus on your goals, coaches, because we believe that you are meant to bring your passions to the world.
If you liked the episode, give us a like below, leave us a comment, make sure you share it with your friends, and we can't wait to see you again next week. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Do you want to build a successful online coaching business, but you're not sure how to get started, and you're scared of wasting time and money on the wrong steps? Let me be your coach and show you the right steps to quickly launch your business, attract the perfect clients, and multiply your income. To learn more, go to coachingbusinesstraining.com.